Okay.
All right.
Sure.
So, Annie, you'll be our tour guide today.
Yes, I will. I'm very excited.
Great. Yes,
So I started back here in August. Started at the admissions place. I love it. It was so fun.
Good.
It's been good so far.
Pretty
Binders
nice.
is beautiful, of course.
Yes.
Are y'all wanting this to be about an hour?
Well, I guess what is the tour all until here?
It's normally an hour. We normally go into the freshman dorm since we're not doing that.
Unless you've got something.
I can
Like
take
the
y'all
office.
into Minders. That might
I don't
be a
mind
really
an
good
hour.
place.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
fine.
We're being driven around, so I don't mind
I
at
know
all.
it'll actually
Do
go
your
way quicker.
tour.
It will go way quicker than that anyway. Since we're skipping the freshman dorms, we'll definitely go into Wanda, School of Music. I would love to take y'all into Minders too. You'll want to film that.
We've
already done that.
Oh, you've already done Minders. Okay, perfect.
It seems to be, but yeah, music we've not gone into, so that would be a good one.
We'll go into Sarkey's Math and Science. That's a good one too.
Yep.
All right. To give y'all a little bit of overview about OCU, it sounds a little bit like a history lesson. I'm going to throw some dates at you.
Okay.
So we started as at Ford University in 1904. We were not on this campus, but we were actually in downtown Oklahoma City. So then we moved to Guthrie, which used to be the capital of Oklahoma, before Oklahoma City was the capital, and we moved there in 1911. We then started construction on this building that you see right here.
Mm-hmm.
We changed our name to Oklahoma City College in 1919. The doors to this building opened in 1922, and in 1924, we finally changed our name to Oklahoma City University.
Wow.
So if you look through these trees, you can see on this building, it still says Oklahoma City College. A fun thing that we like to do here at OCU is write things in stone and then never ever change it. So there's going to be a lot of emblems, a lot of signs, yes, that we have never changed. So it'll be a little bit confusing, and it's a big scheme. We love it. But this is the Clara E. Jones administration building. So this is where our first classes ever took place.
Wow.
We had around 100 students, and classes were around $20 a semester, which hurts my soul just a little bit. It really, really does. This was the first building on campus.
I wouldn't have mind taking my admission that in that time.
I know. I think we'd have a lot more students in college nowadays. But this is where financial aid is. It's where student accounts is. So you ever have to pay a bill, you'll get your student ID in there. It also houses our president of the university and also our president of the diversity and inclusion.
Nice.
So obviously we are the Oklahoma City Stars. We do have a fun hand signal that I will not do while I'm writing. That is frowned upon, I hear.
Okay.
So we are the Stars. However, our mascot has been a little bit of a rocky road trying to find the correct one.
Oh, so it's not affixed yet.
Do what?
The mascot.
We have decided on one. I will walk you through our process. So we started as the Oklahoma City University Gold Bugs, right? Sounds kind of nice. Might be like a firefly flying through the air. No, it was a giant wasp creature that was walking around campus. He was a little freaky. So they're like, let's not do the gold bugs. That's weird, which is good for me. I would have been walking around with a fly swatter if I knew that big mistake. We then changed to the Oklahoma City Stars. We obviously still are, but we actually changed our mascot to the giant star.
Oh, wow.
It's super weird. So we changed it again. And now we are the Oklahoma City Stars, but our mascot is Starsky, and he is a ram.
Wow.
So the ram represents the Aries constellation, and the Aries zodiac sign.
Mm-hmm.
They represent the month of April, and April is when Epworth University started in 1904. So lots of connections there.
So finally, it's a Starsky now.
Now we are Starsky, and Starsky's adorable, and he's very friendly. And if y'all want to hop out, we can walk around to these beautiful ladies. Right? So this is the Oklahoma City University Centennial Plaza. It was dedicated in 2007, 2004, because our centennial was 1904. And Oklahoma's centennial wasn't until 2007, so again, makes us a couple years older than Oklahoma, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We have these arches here. Our students go through something called matriculation, where they start classes. During their orientation week, they'll actually walk through the arches.
Oh,
That makes them an official OCU student. Because I was a transfer student, I didn't matriculate through the arches. I know, I had a really bad first week. So, but then once I walked through the arches, everything got better. So we like our
Wow.
students to do that. We also call this the Hollywood Boulevard Walk of Fame. Well, I call it that because we see this.
Oh, yeah, I see the stars.
Right? We've had some pretty famous people come through OCU. Christian Chenoweth was a Broadway legend. We also have Chris Harrison, who's the host of the Bachelor.
Wow.
Reality. Pretty cool.
So they have these. They came here and they put their initials here.
Stars, yes, not mine yet.
Maybe in the future.
Right, exactly. We also have a Miss OCU pageant.
Wow.
Yep, Miss OCU is a preliminary for Miss Oklahoma. Miss Oklahoma is a preliminary for Miss America.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we actually have the most Miss Americas that have come out of Miss OCU out of the entire
Wow.
nation. Yeah, so these are our 3 Miss Americas that came from Miss OCU.
Ah.
Pretty awesome. We'll actually walk through the Hall of Fame later so you can see all of our pageants.
What happened after the 90s?
I know, right? We just fell off. One of our past Miss Oklahomas 2 years ago, she was a graduate of OCU. They've always placed really well. And then our very recent Miss OCU, they're founding a new one Saturday. She was the second runner-up of Miss Oklahoma. So they perform well.
Excellent.
OCU Police Department will show us when you Victoria. We also have a non-emergency number as well, just in case like your car battery is dead or something, or you need help with your car. I am a girl who has never taught how to handle that kind of stuff, so unfortunately they do put this one in it. On your left is the Ann Lacey School of Dance. We are very well known for our dance program here. We like the Rock Ever Recruiting team actually comes here to recruit our students. They're so talented. We have a lot of students that end up in Broadway shows and in the Radio City Musical. We call this little section the fishbowl because we can see in and they can see out, so be careful what you do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I see that.
Oh, they definitely can. And we also were one of the first universities to offer degrees in dance styles like tap.
Right.
We have 3 programs. One is dance management. I see a lot of them in my business classes because they're learning how to manage a studio and a team and everything.
Wow.
It's a cool program. You can always pick them out too because they come in their leotards and their slipbacks and like, you're not normal. And then we have the dance performance major and the dance teaching major. On your right is the Eternal Challenge statue. So those were actually 2 students that posed for hundreds of hours back in the 60s. And when you're posing with someone so intimately like that, you might just fall in love. So these 2 students actually fell in love. They ended up getting married. And they were married up until he passed away a couple of years ago. And that actually is true. I always wondered if that was true. It actually is. So we like to say that if you take a picture with, or whoever you take a picture with in front of the statue first is the person that you're going to end up marrying. And we had a guy.
Aaron, our chances are gone.
Right.
Right.
We had a guy a couple of years ago who tried it out, and he was a freshman. He took a picture with every girl in his freshman class, and he ended up marrying the first one that he ever took a picture with. That's
a good add-on to a lot of international students.
Right, there you go. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I am constantly late to class because guys are always pulling me for pictures.
Oh my! You better be careful then.
It's very tough. The light that he's holding actually represents the eternal light of learning and how you should always be pursuing learning. And if you take a notice at the beautiful, beautiful garden it sits on, it actually used to be a fountain. However, one year a bunch of seniors thought it would be funny to pull a prank and put a bubble bath in the fountain. It ended up flooding and going all the way to 23rd Street. So we can't have nice things here at OCU.
What sort of shampoo they put in there?
I know. I need that.
Superb.